Insider report: the best tight end in the NFL might be hiding in Green Bay, and the league is not ready for it. There are rumors swirling through locker rooms, front offices, and late-night analyst calls. Something is happening in Green Bay that nobody outside Wisconsin fully understands yet. The kind of quiet revolution that turns an overlooked draft pick into a headline name across the league. While the world is still debating who holds the title of the NFL's best tight end, one fact is starting to become impossible to ignore: the best tight end in football right now might be playing for the Green Bay Packers, and his name is Tucker Kraft. On National Tight Ends Day, a stage that seemed designed for the big names in Kansas City, San Francisco, or Baltimore, the real show belonged to Kraft. He walked into that game with little fanfare and walked out having delivered what may have been the most complete performance of any tight end this season: 7 receptions, 143 yards, 2 touchdowns, and a staggering 128 yards after the catch. Those are not numbers from a role player. Those are the kind of numbers that change the way a team calls its plays. The Packers faced their former legend Aaron Rodgers that Sunday. The spotlight was supposed to belong to Rodgers and Jordan Love. The media had built it up as the great quarterback duel of the weekend, but as the game unfolded, the real story was written by a tight end who refused to play in the shadows every time Kraft caught the ball. He turned into a storm of motion, shrugging off tackles, cutting through defenders, and dragging the offense down the field. With raw willpower, when asked about his breakout performance, Kraft gave an answer that defines his mentality. He said that any time he has the ball, his only thought is north and south, and how to squeeze every yard from every play. There was no arrogance in his tone, only determination, the kind of mindset that separates the players who make it from those who make history. Kraft's story is the kind that feels almost too perfect to be real. Growing up in a small town playing 9-man football, he learned to do everything. Catch, block, tackle, run. Every snap was survival. Every yard was a fight. He carried that fire with him to college and then to the 2023 NFL Draft, where the Packers saw something others missed. They saw potential and a hunger that could not be measured by combine numbers. Now that decision looks like one of the smartest moves the franchise has made in years. Last Sunday, Kraft came within 3 yards of breaking the Packers' all-time record for most receiving yards by a tight end, a record held by Richard Rodgers with 146 yards. One more play and he would have owned the record outright, but numbers only tell part of the story. What really matters is the timing and the tone of his plays. One of the biggest moments of the night came when Green Bay trailed 16-7 facing 3rd down, with the momentum slipping away. Then came Kraft. He turned a routine pass into a statement play, igniting an offense that did not punt once in the entire second half. From that moment, the Packers looked like a completely different team. Jordan Love knew it immediately after the game. He said that Kraft is a big-time player and that everyone can see what he does once he gets the ball in his hands, making defenders miss, running people over, and collecting extra yards. That kind of chemistry between a quarterback and a tight end is rare. It is what defines dynasties. It is what makes a good offense unstoppable. Now, as the Packers prepare to face the Carolina Panthers at Lambeau Field, the energy around the team feels different. There is confidence, mixed with curiosity, a sense that something special is beginning to form. The Panthers come in at 4-4, with losses to the Jaguars, Cardinals, Patriots, and Bills. They are a strong team, and they will not go down easily, but if the Packers can find the rhythm they had in the second half against Pittsburgh, this game could become another showcase for Kraft. The keys are clear. Get the ball to Tucker Kraft. Let Jordan Love throw without hesitation. Let the offense flow around the player who has proven to be a nightmare to tackle. Once the Packers start feeding Kraft consistently, the defense has no easy answer. Linebackers are too slow to cover him, safeties are too small to bring him down. He is a mismatch waiting to happen. What happened last week was not a fluke. It was a warning shot, a signal to the rest of the NFL that there is a new force emerging in Green Bay. The Packers might not have the flashiest record or the loudest media coverage, but inside that locker room, there is a growing belief that they have found something rare, a player who changes the geometry of the field every time he lines up. Prediction: Packers 35, Panthers 21. Kraft dominates again, another game over 100 yards, another statement performance, proving that his rise is not luck or hype, but The natural result of relentless effort and pure football instinct, the Packers stay hot, the connection between love and craft deepens, and the rest of the league starts to take notice. The truth is simple. Tucker Kraft is no longer a secret. He is becoming the standard for what a modern tight end looks like. Fast, powerful, fearless, and precise. His game has balance. His confidence is quiet but real. And every defender who tries to stop him leaves the field knowing they just faced something different. Fans who saw it last Sunday know what they witnessed. It was not just a great game, it was the beginning of something bigger. The birth of a player who could redefine his position. The league will catch on soon, but right now, you are hearing it first. The best tight end in the NFL plays for the Green Bay Packers, and his name is Tucker Kraft. If you believe it, spread the word, share the story, join the conversation, because this is only the beginning of what could become one of the biggest breakout stories of